Hello people, welcome to your very third SmartExaminer Manager tutorial. One thing you need to know is that as well as adding examinees, you can also delete examinees. But you need to be careful about that, because whatever you delete, you just cannot get it back. So you need to be very careful about that as well. And so if you want to delete an examinee, just right click on delete examinee, and boom, the details are off. So you need to be aware of that. Okay, as you can see, examinee can have images here. Okay, we can change the image via file or via webcam, and we are gonna do just that. But I'm gonna do that from within the virtual machine. Okay, I'm just gonna do that from there because I organized a few files already in there. And so what we're gonna do, you can do that via two places. You can do that from here, or you basically trigger to update the details of the examinee, and then you do that from here. Basically it's just about the same thing. Okay, you can make changes to fields and stuff like that. You want to edit the fields of an examinee, here you can do that. You can add a date of birth, phone number, and some stuff. So what I'm gonna do here is to just change this image from a file, but I think I'm going to do that with an other examinee because I want to show something with these other examinees which we just added. Okay, you can also change from a webcam, as you might have already seen, but I'm not going to do that demonstration in this video. Thank you very much. Okay, and I'm just going to do this, and that's about it. Click Save Changes, and that should work fine. Okay, I'm gonna do this as well. Changing the image from a file. I'm gonna do this as well, and that should work fine. Alright, for the most part, it is possible that this stuff does not reflect immediately. There are times that can happen, but just know that it actually added. Okay, that's one thing you probably need to be aware of. But as you can see, it did add, and our information already there. So one thing we can also do, instead of adding these images individually, if you have them within a folder, okay, if you have them in a folder, which I actually do in this case, let me just show you. I just have some images here. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3. Now as you can see, the image basically corresponds to what we specified as the student number. That's one requirement for this. You just need to have an image. It doesn't necessarily need to be a JPEG image. It can be any image, provided that within that folder it has the same name as the student number or the examinee code. Okay, you can actually do that. But I noticed something within this number. Is like Excel made some changes for me, and when we read it, it was giving me something else. Okay, as you can see, we have 7766 here. Okay, for which examinee is that? Okay, test examinee. But coming down here, I'm having some weird number here. Okay, with E7, and that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Well, that is because it was all numbers. That's because it was all numbers. If per adventure I had something else, what I'm gonna do now is just take off two numbers, delete that examinee, and probably add this examinee back. Okay, I think that's basically what I'm gonna do, and I'm probably gonna save that. Or one thing I could do is just to add an examinee manually. I think that's basically what I'm gonna do. I've not shown that, but I'm just gonna do that now. Just adding an examinee manually, and instead of generating an exam code, which if you click on this, it's a code will be assigned on addition, I'm just gonna insert the examinee code. I'll allow it generate a passcode for me. Now this passcode is basically what will be used to log in on the client's system. I'm just gonna say Joshua any name will do basically. Okay, you must specify a gender, as you can see. I'm just gonna leave every other thing. I'm just gonna say add examinee, and here our examinee is added. So the next thing I'm gonna do is to demonstrate to you how to link the images. So I clicked on this, which is a tabular view of the examinees coming to link images from folder. I'm just gonna choose the folder where the images are, and I'm already in that folder. As you can see, this is a folders only selection, so I'm just going to click on select, and as you can see, search and link only examinees without images. You can decide to override this if you want to update images of examinees, but this should work very well for now. So I'm just going to click on start. Okay, we can see that just one was successfully processed and linked. I'm not sure why it only got one, but that worked out fine. I'm thinking probably that the numbers we used from within the Excel sheet is being affected in one way or the other. The numbers are probably not syncing. As you can see, we're having a 0 here, okay, and we do not have that 0 here. I don't know if Excel added that for us or we did. As you can see, probably Excel did that for us. I don't know why, but that's about it. So I'm just going to change for this one as well. I'm having a 0 at the end. I don't know why Excel is doing that. Well, that's because the student number is we just have only numbers here. Okay, we just have only numbers here. So what I'm going to do is to add a 0 here as well, and I'm going to go through with that process again, and I'm going to link this, and I'm going to click on start. As you can see, 2 images were added until our examinees has been linked. As you can see here, okay, we just have for sample examinee, we have for Anna, and we also have for this Joshua Peter. And that's about linking images in this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next tutorial.